What's up, YouTube? Capital G here, Duel commentary. We've got probability 1739 versus Masic. Masic 333. I'm just going to call him Masic. 1804. Masic is playing his Reckless Frog OTK deck, which I did not realize is 60 cards, by the way. Like 100% real talk 60 cards. With a back row like that, he's probably playing Geargia. Anyways, Masic opened up with Sarko. He Sarko for Swap Frog. He does that a lot. And then he just set 2. His opponent set 4 in the back row, then set a face down monster. Okay, maybe not Geargia because I would have expected maybe a Geargia gear, but I mean, there's a chance that he doesn't have Geargia gear. Anyways, Magic just set a spell or trap, or excuse me, a monster face down and passed, and then probability just set a spell or trap. He went total 5 in the back row, which makes me think that this is Hat, not Geargia. And now Magic is going to get his Swap Frog. And okay, probability is clicking in his hand. If you guys hear me chewing, it's because I'm actually eating my breakfast, so I mean, you might hear me chewing some oatmeal. I think probability might be reading maybe he keeps setting back row. Maybe he's reading what do you call that card? Artifact Sanctum, and he might not want to lose his Swap Frog immediately. So you see a blind MST on a blind MST. And it's hard for me to say where this game is because I don't know what the heck probability he's playing. I think he's playing Hat, which this is one of the ways that you actually beat Hat is you just keep monsters set. Oh, okay, it's Geargia. So he activates MK2, and then he summons Geargiano. So that's a -1. I think he's going. Yeah, I thought he was going to go into Alicord and pop the monster. That's Substitute. Nope, he goes for the back row, and it's Solemn Warning. So I guess he's gonna Solemn Warn it. And never mind, he gets Wiretap. So technically he's still neg. Okay, so yeah, I guess he's gonna target the other card since the warning was triggered on summon. And then okay, it got popped by Torrential Tribute, which he could have still used technically. Yeah, he still could have used it because when the warning got blown up, then you could still use that. Now, I expect to see Swap Frog come down now. Maybe he could be afraid of Breakthrough Skill, too. That's another possibility. Nope, Swap Frog comes down. Now, if I had Breakthrough Skill, I'm not sure if I would burn it. Because if you burn a Breakthrough Skill, let's say this is Breakthrough Skill, you have 1, 2, 3. You only have 4 cards to work with. If you pop this, I feel very confident that this is Substitute. I mean, it could be Mother Grizzly. I just think if it was Mother Grizzly, he would have attacked. So you see Swap Frog is coming down multiple times. He dumped Tadpole this time. That's good oatmeal. Okay, so now he's probably going to dump. Alright, so he dumps Duke Frog in the graveyard. He beat me with this 60 card deck yesterday, too. I couldn't believe that shit. I was like 17. I think I was 1760, and he was around the same. And he beat me with that shit, and I was so mad. We went into game 3 and everything. Alright, so you see Magic now tributes Rodentodon for Death Frog. He's probably going to activate the effect of Death Frog too, which would get him another Death Frog. You know, I would just attack. Geargia is not historically known for playing battle traps. So I would just attack, and then I would go into Zemayo, and I'd have it get black. I'd have it get Blackhorn just to get my 1-for-1. No! Why didn't you attack? What are you doing, Magic? Why didn't you attack? So he goes into Terrace, which should get Blackhorn. Oh my lord, did it totally not get Blackhorn? Well, he could have Fiendish Chain, I guess. Oh, now he has Mother Grizzly. That's what he wanted to do. Okay. Never doubt the Magic Man. Alright, so he attacks with Mother Grizzly. Mother Grizzly's going to die, which means he's going to get Sea Lancer. Unless it gets Warninged. No, if he had Warning, he would have used it on Terrace, I guess. So, I imagine he's going to get Sea Lancer. No, he gets Ice Hand. Oh, wow, that's right. That's even better. I mean, why not? You can just take cards all day and night from him. You know what? If this goes through, probability might just lose right here and now. He's going to lose too much shit from his field to come back, in my opinion. Unless he... Nah, he'll just flat out lose. Alright, so Ice Hand crashes. He's going to target one of those back row cards, which is... Let's call it a Haunted, which He ain't really have nothing in there. Plus, it's damage step, so it's not like he can use it. Then Fire Hand comes out. Fire Hand crashes. So Alucard's going to die. You know, I never realized what a snazzy dresser Alucard is. I mean, damn it. Did you see that suit Alucard had? That shit is nice. I mean, I don't really wear a lot of suits, but that's a nice get up. You can't buy stuff like that off the rack, man. Alright, so anyways, probability eats 4K, and then he's gonna lose another card too. So yeah, and it's a Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. And that sucks for him. And now he detaches Des Frog, and probability is down to 4 cards. And the more important part is he hasn't had a Geargia card yet. Now, you see he plays Soul Charge, but he can only go for rank 3. Mazik immediately responds with Max C. And what are you going to do? You're going to stall with Zen mains? You know, you can't attack. I guess that's what he's going to do. But the thing is, all Terrace is going to do is just attack. So Mazik just drew a bunch of cards from the Max C. He got 2 cards from that, so he went +1 on that. And you can just look at the advantage here. Probability has 3 cards in the back row plus his 1 Zen mains. Mazik has 2 on field and what, like 5 in the hand. So you see he dualities for Wiretap, Trap Stun, Needle Sealing. I would say probably Wiretap looks good. In that situation, maybe Trap Stun. I don't think there's any chance he's going to get. I would say Wiretap is better than Trap Stun there because you get to specifically target that one trap. Not to mention, you know you're getting your 1-for-1. If your opponent wiretaps you back, that's fine. He only has 3 cards. You want to simplify the game as much as possible because you're winning. So you see now, you see he drops Swap Frog, which drops a Dupe Frog into the graveyard. Yo, Mother Grizzly is super legit in this deck mainly because he now included Ice Hand into the deck, so it does make him way more susceptible to Dweller, but you know, just in general, it's really good. All right, so you're going to see probability attack with Zen mains. You know, here's the thing, guys. Even if he pops Ice Hand will still trigger and blow up a spell or trap. Okay, never mind. He uses Phoenix Chain. I was going to say Ice Hand won't special summon, but Ice Hand will still blow up a card. So, Magic's truly not losing anything. Now, I don't know if this is a maintenance cost or not, as if it would detach. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. It doesn't matter because he used Phoenix Chain on it and then targeted it with Zen main, so it doesn't have its protection anymore. So it's kind of a question we don't even need to find the answer to anymore. So now play is up to Mazik, and we're going to see what he's going to do. So Mazik dumped he summoned Swap Frog, dumped again. Now he's loading up on back row. Oh, okay, I guess, whoa, 4 back row. I guess he really wanted to hide that Wiretap in there. And now you see Geargia Arsenal come down, which means he's probably going for Geargia Armor. And if there's a way for probability to come back in this game, it pretty much is with Geargia Armor. And I think Mazik is probably looking at, alright, I need to explode here because I don't want to go against Geargia Armor. Oh, never mind. He activates Phoenix Chain on the Geargia Armor so it can't constantly reset itself, knowing that if probability wiretaps it, he can just wiretap him back. Well, actually, no, he couldn't because he just set him, so whatever. Anyways, it looks like... Okay, so now we're going to see a special summon Swap Frog by ditching Rodent Totem. And you wonder when Mazik's going to get that Reckless, Infernal Reckless summon that he needs. Although, I don't know about using it right now. His opponent would be able to get 3 of those. That's no good. So now he's going to normal summon it. And he's probably going to dump Tadpole. Nope, he dumps a Swap Frog. He's getting rid of all of those water monsters in his deck, I guess, so that he can get, so that he can draw out his power cards. Nope. He's going to special summon Rodent Totem. Oh, okay. He's hit with Maxi. So I think he's not going to special summon the second one. And that's exactly what he does. He'll probably just put, probably just bounce swap frog back to the hand and just pass turn. Don't be surprised if Magic has a needle ceiling down here. I would not be surprised. This is one of those decks, just like Geargia, that can effectively run needle ceiling because, for the most part, Mother Grizzly, Ice Hand, Fire Hand, Rodent Totem, Dupe Frog, if you draw any of those cards, all you have to do is just set them. It's not like you have to summon them or anything. The only time you really are going to summon Mother Grizzly is when you're trying to ram. So you see that now probability goes for MK2, which gets Geargiano. This will be his third rank 3 XC that he summoned this duel. That's a lot. I mean, this dude has already gone through Alicord. He has Zenmains on board. You know, if he went Silver Mountain, that wouldn't be a bad call here, because Silver Mountain could get him if he was to successfully have an attack. That could get him another copy of Arsenal, which could get him to the Gear Giant X that he wants. You know, granted, he has 3 back row to fight against, but he could lock out 1 back row. So, you know, your odds of getting through aren't terrible. Although Magic does play, I mean, he plays a decent amount of, like, defensive traps. Now, he does go into Silver Mountain, and he's attempting to lock out a card. Magic says you got it. And then probability sets another card in the back row. Now, with there being no fear of Max C, you might see Magic try and do that play that he was just going for. Although, if this card right here that just got locked out, if that card is wiretap, then he loses some of his protection. Now, it looks like that's what he's going for. He summons Rodent Totem by removing Dupe Frog. Then he plays Swap Frog, pitching his last Swap Frog in the graveyard. And, okay, now he's going to go for an XC. He goes for Herald of the Pure Light. I think he's trying to get his what's it call back. I think he's trying to get, oh, never mind, Trap Trick, Trap Hole Nightmare. Trap Stun, uh-oh. Needle Ceiling, Torch 'em all. Now you wonder if he's going to wiretap that. Nope, he decides not to wiretap. Oh, he's going to lose his last card to Ice Hand, though. This isn't really that bad for Magic, because Ice Hand should trigger. Okay, I don't know why Ice Hand did not trigger. Alright. Magic says, fuck it, I'm going for it anyway. Okay, so he special summoned Rodent Totem, and then he activated his Infernal Reckless Summon, getting him all the Dupe Frogs, or excuse me, all the Death Frogs that he needed. And you can get 3 of those, by the way. And with a clear board. Oh, that's, okay, that's why he did that. Okay, with a clear board, he knew that his opponent wouldn't be able to do anything. So maybe if Wiretap was the last card, he probably wanted Needle Ceiling to be able to resolve. I still think, I don't understand how Ice Hand didn't trigger, though. Ice Hand should have blown up that last card, unless he just didn't want to trigger it for some reason, but whatever. Magic wins the game, and probability will be going second. And I'm wondering if I should turn this into multiple duels. I think I'm going to, because that duel was probably a little long.